everyone, my name is Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Dear Monster. I have a confession to make, which I already confessed in my, I made a little text post in my channel, but in case you missed it, yes, this is my second time recording this episode. I'm so sad. Because unfortunately last time I recorded this, I had done some messing around with my OBS settings because I was trying to record something else previously, and I forgot to change the settings back before recording, and I didn't know. So I had recorded the audio, but the video did not record. Thankfully, Past Binks at least had the intelligence. When I saved, I did not save in the same spot, so thank goodness. So we should be okay. I can pick up right where I left off for you guys, so phew, thank goodness for multiple save slots, and thank God. So we're fine. We're fine, it's fine. I just have to do it all over again. We're gonna miss out on all the great commentary I had. I know I had some really great commentary. I don't remember everything I said, but oh well. I'll do my best. When I wake up, I have a feeling I dreamed about something, but I can't recall what it was. I'm putting my blazer on when I hear footsteps. Someone's running to my door. Ah, yes, a certain sussy boy who's been doing nothing but lying to you. Allen, I've found a way to unlock your true potential. I've spent all night reading fantasy books, and the answer, it was always right in front of me. I guess unicorns are not familiar with knocking. A little privacy, please? Bruh, I feel you. Hi, A true hero must always assist those in need. That is what we were missing. An act of pure goodness. Selfless sacrifice. We must rectify it now. Can we get some breakfast first? Ah, yes, of course. What was I thinking? You need energy for all those great deeds we are going to do today. Let us go. I shall ask Slagathor to prepare a double-sized portion for you. Slagathor, I miss you. Aw, we don't get to see him. I'm salty. That's the only problem with when you're on someone's route. You don't get to see much of the other guys. Typical. That was amazing. Slagathor sure can cook. He's such a catch. Ah, if only I'd chosen him. We gotta wait, Alan. He's like literally last in line because he was added last, so. I mean, a man who can cook, right? Am I right? Anyone who can cook, a partner who can cook is such a good catch. Which is why I really need to improve my cooking skills. If only I had the time and the energy and my hands were like much healthier and better. So, are we going to a different world? The words coming out of my mouth sound strange. Still can't believe how much has changed since I got here. Nay, there is no need to venture into the unknown. At least not yet. As it happens, everyone we shall assist today is right here. You mean... Our friends inside the mansion, who oh so desperately need our help. After all, Binks was just complaining about not getting to see them anymore. Slagathor didn't look like he needed much help. Well, none of them would say a word, even if the circumstances were dire. They are magnificent beings, but they are also fiercely independent and proud. That can sometimes make matters difficult. How will we know how to help them then? Oh, worry not, dear Allen. The only thing we require is the power of observation. Not long ago, I happened to notice Momo wandering around the mansion, looking into seemingly random chambers. I am absolutely certain he has lost something important to him. And we shall find it, using a localization spell. Momo seems kinda intense. You sure he won't get pissed? Seems like a bad idea. Oh no, I mean, he might act indifferent about his lost property, but I assure you that deep down, he will be delighted when we find it for him. But if he wanted to find something, couldn't he just do the spell himself? Ah, that is an excellent question. For that I have no answer. Perhaps he has already tried. Perhaps for some reason he wishes to find it without using magic? Come to think of it, I rarely see him cast spells. Maybe he's not good at magic? Yeah, little concerned here. You do not wish to do it? I thought it would be a perfect next step on our journey, but if you find it inadequate, I can always go back to my books and... No, it's not that. I don't mind helping the guys, but I only learned to let go of my magic yesterday. Don't you think this spell is too advanced for me? Oh no, not at all. We shall only be looking for inanimate objects inside the mansion, which is a very limited space. I think this spell is perfect for a beginner. Oh, okay then. What do I have to do? I will explain shortly. Follow me, dear Allen. This can't go wrong at all, right? Oh, so I do remember saying that when I first played the game, like over a year ago, I didn't really take the time to look at this background for some reason. I looked at everything else, but not this one. And so that time I recorded this episode, I was like, oh, look at all this cool details in this background. It's really detailed, really cool little objects and stuff. Lots of pretty sparkly things. I'm curious about what this poster on the left is supposed to represent. Kind of looks like tentacles coming out of, like, I don't know, like a spaceship or something. Like, is it supposed to be like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or something? I don't know. And I don't know what the letters are supposed to represent. Rop, pearl drop, pearl. I don't know. If you guys know what this is a reference to, please let me know. I'm curious. I have a feeling it's a reference to something pop culture that I don't know. And also, like, I see, like, looks like some kind of crocodile or something, teeth on the left, and then on the right there's like a dragon skull or something, so it looks pretty cool. And then maybe some fairy wings in the back. So nice little details. Also, I can hide this so you can see better. Little pumpkin head on the bottom. Nice clothing. Very, very eclectic collection here. Very bohemian chic kind of. Like there should be a lot of crystals and stuff. Very kind of place that I would have gone shopping at when I was a teenager. I always like wanted to be like I wanted to try like witchcraft, and like I was like, oh, I want to be like a Wicca and stuff. I thought it would be cool. Be in tune with nature and all of that. It was a phase, big time. I was really into that. I didn't actually do anything. I just thought like the idea was cool. Is this some kind of a shop? No, not exactly, but this is where Momo spends most of his time. Everything you see here should have traces of his energy, so this is the most suitable starting point. Now close your eyes, please. Focus on the energy inside of you. I do as he says. I reach out and find the cluster of glowing orbs. It shrunk when I released some of the energy, but now it regrew in places. I've got it. Excellent, and it took much less time than before. You are becoming more adept in focusing on your magic. The cluster is getting bigger. Does my magic replenish on its own? Ah, yes, you will regain your power in time. However, nourishing meals and a good night's sleep will speed up the process. Now, could you do something for me, dear Allen? Could you try to direct that focus beyond yourself? Make your inner gaze reach out to the world around us. Okay, I'll try. I shift my newly found sense, slowly leaving my core. I steer it towards the boundaries of my body, and then outside. I gasp at what I see. The energy, it's everywhere. A boundless, glittering ocean that envelops us all. And inside, countless individual strands, all connected and moving as one. Ah, pretty image. Ah, nice color scheme too. Blue, purple, pink, and white, and gold. Very nice, very nice. I love the art in this game. I see it. The magic, it's everywhere. Yes, isn't it a magnificent sight to behold? Yeah, it's amazing. I never knew the world could look like that. Oh, but how could you have known? Your power has been asleep for so long. But I have to admit, there is a part of me that envies your ignorance. I remember the moment when I witnessed that glorious sight. The joy and wonder I felt. How splendid it is to experience it for the first time. For a moment, his eyes lose their focus, reliving a distant memory. Then he beams at me, and I smile in return. Thank you for showing it to me. Of course! This is only the beginning, dear Allen. Together, we shall discover wonders you cannot even imagine. But what does it have to do with helping Momo? Ah, yes, your commitment to our quest is admirable. Let us continue, then. Did any of the energy strands seem different to you? No, they all look the same. Well, that is to be expected. Your eye is yet untrained, and learning to differentiate between those strands requires years of practice. Fortunately, we have the localization spell. He opens up his palm, and I see a bundle of dark brown fur. Is that Momo's? Did you just rip it off of him? Ah, yes. You see, for the spell to work, we require the presence of the owner of the energy we are seeking. But since, sadly, Momo is not here with us, this will have to function in his stead. The spell will be a little bit weaker, but still powerful enough to locate inanimate objects. He's going to get so pissed. Yeah, kind of worried. Oh, I'm sure he won't mind. Or rather, he will forgive us when he discovers how much we've done for him. Let us begin. This is one of those good intentions leading to hell kind of thing. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. That's the saying. Sorry, I said it weird. I open my mouth, then close it. The damage is done. The best we can do is try to find the damn thing and hope Momo doesn't kill us. Faeryn closes his eyes and spreads out his arms. A delicate silvery white light envelops his body, illuminating his pale face. The air around us hums with power. As I look at him, the pit of my stomach... Thought so. His face. The pit of my stomach tightens with desperate, almost painful need. For a second, I don't care about the spell or anything else. The only thing I want is to push him against the counter and fuck him till he screams my name. No, Alan, now is not the time. I know it's gonna happen again soon, but calm down. Alan, I need you to plunge into the energy ocean once more. Faeryn's voice snaps me out of it. Right. This isn't the time to let my dick call the shots. I close my eyes and shift my inner gaze, directed to the outside. I see the magic flowing everywhere again, but this time it's different. Some of the energy strands seem similar. Those magic strands, it's like they belong together. It's weird. It's not like they look or smell similar. It's more about how they make me feel. And how do they make you feel? It's hard to describe. It's like I'm biting into the most tender, juicy steak, but there's a sharp bone inside and it's about to stab me in the mouth. Sounds like Momo, all right. Is this Momo's magic? Like, it tastes good, but also could hurt me? Yeah, that sounds like him, alright. Precisely. Well, it does not exactly make the same impression on me, he's not my type, but you identified it correctly. The localization spell allowed us to distinguish Momo's energy from the myriad of other strands. Of course, since all the objects here have been created, or at least touched by him, the energy is very dense. So we're starting here to get to know Momo's magic. That is correct. Oh, your mind is keen indeed. Yes, this is necessary. Sorry. Do I have something caught in my teeth? It's bothering me. My mouth is not watering, I promise. Embers is not here. So it's not... No. I don't know. Feels something weird. Yes, this is necessary to locate his missing property. Now we shall extend our inner gaze beyond this room, towards the whole mansion. Please, allow me to take your hand. Just rips off his hand. Take your hand? No. Oh, that would be horrible. Before I can answer, Faeryn steps closer to me, clasps my hand, and gives me a reassuring smile. Funny how we have... I just spoke about this recently. Colloquialisms, little sayings that, like, if you take them at face value are so weird, right? Why does why does the English language do that? Let me take your hand. And that's why, I mean, they play it for comedy in certain shows and movies and stuff. Like, someone who doesn't speak the language or from, like, a different time could, like, freaks out because they're like, what the heck? Why do you want to take my hand? It's like, no, I don't mean literally take your hand. I just mean to, like, hold it or you know, touch it. But, like, literally, my mind is like, oh my god, you're gonna rip my hand off. It's just so weird. Why do we do this? Why can't words just have one simple meaning? But then they wouldn't have puns, and we wouldn't have jokes, and we wouldn't have innuendos. So, it is what it is, I guess. Worry not, dear Allen. I shall guide you. I gaze into his eyes, then nod. This is supposed to be a romantic, deep, meaningful moment, and I'm just ruining it, aren't I? I swear I didn't do this last recording. The energy ocean is here, but I don't really know how to go further. Then, I sense Faeryn's magic, prodding gently as if asking for permission. Aw, he learned how to ask for permission. That's good. I take a deep breath, then nod again, and I feel him enter my mind. My familiar, my light. It wants to care for me and protect me from harm. It wants me to be happy, but sometimes it's so bright it hurts, and so warm it could melt your bones. Now, follow me. The light nudges me, then moves away from Momo's energy. I concentrate and try not to lose sight of it. The ocean shifts, and instead of just drifting in it, I feel like I'm swimming through. We search for what seems like an eternity. Finally, the now familiar magic emerges in the distance. There! Faeryn, do you see it? Yes, indeed. Such a concentration of magic can mean only one thing. Something very precious to Momo has been left there. But where? To me, it all looks the same. I have no idea which part of the mansion this is. Oh, I apologize. It seems differentiating between real places in this plane of existence requires more training. I shall gladly teach you in the future. But still, you managed to follow me and locate the missing item. This task is a tremendous success. I'm glad it worked out. So you know where it is? Of course. Let us complete our quest. I follow Faeryn, but when we reach our destination, I wish I hadn't. Uh-oh. Back here. Oh no. Let's find it fast, okay? This room is giving me the creeps. Nothing bad, nothing good ever happens here, so. Yes, I completely agree. Let's see. Should be somewhere around. Should we still have this music? I don't think this music is appropriate for down here. Here! Faeryn extends his hand, and a tile springs from the floor. It hovers above for a second, then slowly lands a bit further from its original place. Where the tile used to be, there's a deep hole. That's weird. Why is that down there? And it's full of things. Vases, candlesticks, pieces of armor. Each of them is made of gold. Was someone hiding things? What? Alan's face changed, huh? Goodness me! These items, each and every one of them belongs to your grandfather. I even noticed someone missing. Who in the world could be so disrespectful, greedy, and vain? Gee, let me guess. Ah, are you perhaps talking about our dear attacker? Oh, Imbrus. Maybe I knew he was gonna come up and that's why my mouth started acting up. No, I'm joking. Yep. Guy sure seems to have a thing for gold. So what you're telling me is if I dressed in a gold outfit and wore gold jewelry, that Imbrus would be willing to come and visit me? Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, Imbrus. Is that how we how we make you come to life? Oh, come here, Imbrus. Is gold all that you care about? Come here, little dragon. Dragon boy. Dragon man. Well, this is inappropriate, Binks. Stop this. I'll be sure to tell him so when I see him again. Is Momo's thing somewhere in there? Oh, yes, it should be. A small, intricately carved jewelry box flies from the heap. It lands in my hands. Hey, we actually did help him then. Okay, cool. This has Grandpa's initials. Are you sure it's Momo's? Well, if you put your faith in the energy, it is. Maybe it was a gift? I wonder what's inside. It's a jewelry box, so it could be anything. Jewelry, a note, any small little trinket or item, but it's none of your business, so just give it back to Momo. Say, hey, we found this for you. Please don't be mad. Oh, of course you would be curious. You came here to meet your family, only to be so bitterly disappointed. I'm terribly sorry I cannot bring your grandfather back, but maybe I can at least open this box. No, Faeryn. I don't think... Fear not, dear Allen. I sense a sealing spell, but it is a simple matter to break and replace it later. Momo will never know. No. Faeryn, why are you so... he's such a bad influence on Allen. God. You're already a liar, and now you're kind of, like, you're willing to go behind your friend's back and do that? Like, dude. Really, really bad morals. I've never seen a bad unicorn, but you are a bad unicorn. Bad. No, wait. But before I can say anything else, Faeryn points at the box. It twitches in my hands, then glows and jumps into the air. It hovers for a second before it starts shaking. Aw, you idiot. And then I hear a crack. You broke it! You literally broke it, you fool! What? Ellen, look out! What the hell did you do? Faeryn slams into me. We fall to the ground as the box explodes. My god, do you not know how to use your power? Chunks of gold darting in all directions, fast as bullets. After a moment, Faeryn gets to his feet, pulling me with him. There are pieces of the box in his hair. Are you all right? I managed to create a shield, but only a small one. What the hell? Oh, I think this is gonna be Momo, and he's gonna have every right to be angry that you broke his box. What the frick, Faeryn? Oh, good. I was going to ask exactly the same thing. Oh no, this is gonna get real serious, y'all. We turn around and see Momo standing at the door. His voice sounds bored and his expression matches it. But there's something in his eyes that makes me shiver. Momo, you... This could have hurt someone. What were you thinking? That whoever stole my box deserved exactly that. Oh. So, Faeryn, by trying to break the spell, triggered something that Momo did. Got it. We did not steal it. On the contrary, we did a localization spell and found it for you. Oh, really? Why did you try to open it then? Well, Allen misses his grandfather, and the box had his initials. I thought the lad might learn something about his family if I opened it. I suppose this is what happens when you mess with things that don't belong to you. But to wire it with explosives, that's... Why would you go to such lengths? Explosives, damn. Bro, like, what was in there that was so, like, important that you had to destroy it? Like a secret or something? Ooh, the lore. I think I did say it before, but, like, I will say these two have the most important lore in the game, in my opinion. So, yeah. The others are all cute and, like, interesting, but lore-wise, it's these two. So, yeah, you get the hints here. What? I gape at Momo. He grins, his sharp teeth showing. And it's funny, like, they have the best lore, but they're also my least favorite. It's interesting how the two that I like the least are the ones that are most important to the story. Interesting. But they're also great. Like, overall, I love the game so much that even my least favorites are still interesting to me. Fascinating. He grins, his sharp teeth showing, like he's gonna bite me. Arr. Just like his fox on his tattoo. Let's go on a date, eh? What? Random? What? Before I can even blink, he closes the distance between us and grabs my arm. I stare at Faeryn's horrified expression as we disappear in a puff of smoke. Uh-oh. Just got kidnapped, y'all. What an interesting date location. What a pretty room. I like it. It's not my typical style, but if my room looked like that, I wouldn't be mad. It's more girly than what I would go for, but I think the younger me would have been really happy. Like, that's really neat and organized and pretty. Damn. A piano in your room. That's nice. Very nice. Whose room is this, though? We emerge in a brightly lit room. There's a few pieces of nice furniture. I will say, I didn't say this before. Why is the light on in this room if nobody was in here? That bothers the hell out of me. Rich bastards leaving a light on and nobody's in the room? How long has the light been on? What is your electricity bill like? Because damn. That really bothers me. Like, oh, to not even care about your electric bill. Unless you're using magic and it doesn't matter. I don't know. I see a light switch though. That must mean you use electricity, right? Right? It's such a tiny little detail that I'm just like, oh, I can't believe I didn't notice that last time, and now it's like driving me crazy. We emerge in a brightly lit room. There's a few pieces of nice furniture and a huge mirror on a vanity. Very nice. Oh, tense standoff. Are you going to attack me? If I wanted to attack you, you'd be pinned to the bed and bleeding by now. Oh my. Then what do you want? Nothing you can give me, love. He looks kind of sad. I'm sorry about the box. Faeryn tried to open it because of me. It's my fault it got destroyed. Oh, I didn't doubt even for a second he did it for you. Whether it's your fault is debatable. Yeah, I think Momo's smart enough to know that Faeryn's a hot mess. Why did you put explosives in there? Wasn't it important? Oh, you have no idea. But I guess sometimes it's better to destroy something than to let someone else have it. He watches me, his fox eyes gleaming in the dark. That's an unsettling thing to say. He licks his lips. I can't help but take a step back. Relax, love. I'm not talking about you. I never really wanted to be your familiar. If you'd come to me, well, that would have been a different story. You say this, but you have no idea how hard I had to work to get a good ending with you, bro. I mean, yeah, I definitely got the vibe you didn't really want to be my familiar. That was the whole storyline. I won't give any more hints, but yeah, you definitely were the most reluctant, I'll say. Well, no, there was somebody else who was kind of reluctant too. Oh, some people were less eager than others, so I mean, it's understandable. Not everybody has to be thrilled and jumping at the bit. The most eager one is obviously Faeryn. A little too eager, right? That's the problem. I wouldn't. I happen to like decent guys. Oh, burn, and yet, I don't think, Faeryn is the decent guy you think he is, honey. Decent guys? He chuckles, then shifts his gaze to the mirror. Do you know what that is? No, don't answer that. Of course you don't. Come a little closer then. Touch it. What's the matter? Scared he won't tell you that you're the fairest of them all? Knowing you, it'll probably imprison me in some weird dimension. No, it won't hurt you. You have my word. On the other hand, being here with me for too long might hurt you. A lot. If I touch it, you take me back to Faeryn. Deal. Slowly, I walk up to the mirror. My reflection stares at me. His teeth clenched, his face pale. I take a deep breath, then reach out. My fingers touch the cold, flat surface. My reflection disappears. In its place, I see my room inside the mansion. I blink at it, then glance at Momo. Touch it again. I do as he says. My room in the mansion changes into my old room, the one in my aunt's house. What? What is this? Uh-oh. What does it look like? Oh no. Gee, it sure looks like someone was spying on me. Oh, not the sharpest tool in the shed, eh? Weren't you supposed to go to med school or something? I mean, gee, there's someone who's been lying to me an awful lot since I got here. 1 + 1 equals? Oh no, Alan, no. I touched it like you wanted. Take me away from here. Don't you want to know whose room it is? Oh, I mean, there is one person who's awfully feminine. Even though the color scheme doesn't exactly match with the pink, but... Oh, no. He said he used a raven, but... doesn't mean that that was the truth, right? Yeah. No, just take me to Faeryn. You're no fun. Well, what a great way to get revenge on them. Let me just reveal the deep dark secret that's not that secret. We already knew he was a creepy, obsessed stalker, but we didn't really know how, and yeah. Allen, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, thank goodness. I was looking all over the mansion. I tried to locate you, but I failed. I'm so glad nothing bad happened to you. I look around. Momo's gone. Where did he take you? He must have scared you so badly. When I find him, I swear I will give him a good scolding. I'm okay. Really. He took me to a room with a big mirror. Farron's body twitches. My heart speeds up as a wave of panic floods my insides. But then it's gone as fast as it came. This feeling, it wasn't mine. Oh boy. Oh, I see. Did he do anything else? Yeah, because I think they said that their bond allows them to kind of feel what the other person's feeling sometimes, especially if it's like a really strong emotion. So, yeah. No, I think he just wanted to mess with you. Well, if that is what he intended, then he succeeded for sure. I'm terribly sorry you became the victim of this entire situation. It's fine. For a moment, we're standing there in total silence. I peer into Farron's face, hoping he'll tell me something about the room, but he avoids my eyes. Oh, so sad. Allen, no. So, what are we going to do now? Let us not lose heart, dear Allen. I'm sure our other friends are in even more dire need of assistance, and we shall rise to that challenge. Well, that is where I left it. So, that's where we're gonna go. I think I already I saved it right there. So thank you so much for watching. Sorry I had to re-record it, but hopefully this episode is still alright. Thank you, and hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye-bye!